everybody. I'm Sam.
I'm Will.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title!
Paradise.
Owl guy.
Depression.
The one-eyed owl.
Sad. One-eyed owl.
We're back with Attack on Titan, episode
58. Attack Titan.
Lit.
New one of the 9.
I think there was a grammatic error because they forgot the on.
Yeah. This is supposed to be a joke.
Shingeki no Kyojin.
Kyojin. What do we even say for last on? Eugenics, race war,
Internment.
not good, death. I still am having trouble processing. Will's a genius and can process it in the first sitting.
No.
Adam's trying to remember things from his first sitting. This is bizarre.
And I'm taking notes down.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just ready to jump into this. I love this
All right.
show. Let's get going. But first,
Guys, if you like this content, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you punch that subscription button. Comment down below. Check out the Patreon. It's down there if you want a 1 week video in advance. Check out the Patreon.
yes, sir.
And flick that notification bell whenever we drop these videos.
And this is not a market substitute, guys. If you like Attack on Titan as much as we do, make sure you go check it out on any streaming service you can find it on first before you come and watch us right here on the channel. We're gonna punch it! My smoker voice.
I know, you gotta, figure yourself out. You chill out and, sit down.
Dude, this is amazing. We're almost caught up to where I am, and I can start talking with y'all.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I'm slowly...
That was the dude who was interrogating me.
Yeah, honestly, fuck these guys.
No, that wasn't the same guy. This is the other side.
It was the guy who was torturing Grisha.
Yeah. Fruit being juiced, yuck. Yeah, there's no escape for them. He smashed all their boats, too, in his, transformation. Look at Grisha, wow.
That badass holding the boat like this.
Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
Oh, yeah, because Eren won't know.
How bizarre.
We didn't get this last episode. What's the second time or fourth time you're seeing it?
No, I just want to keep on rubbing it in because we weren't allowed to watch it.
Give me a heads up when you make a joke, alright? Go right over my fucking head,
Adam,
right?
just stop being Drax.
Why is Attack on Titan?
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot. This is our show. The episode what we just watched was so freaking different. I forgot these characters existed.
Yeah.
Except Mikasa's bedhead. I'll never forget that.
That was so funny. She just woke up you were crying. I'm so over it. I'm so over it. Just get to the friggin' point, man.
Birds.
He's like, let me explain what the sea is, Eren. I don't fucking care. Tell me about this. Got the little tracks. Eldian. I am of Eldian. Oh, that's who he named Eren after. One of the 9 Titans. Okay, so you're right.
Wow. Yes, sir.
Oh, blood test. There you go.
That explains it all right there.
Oh, yuck.
God.
Yeah, I know. Is he dying?
Is this why you have to pass it on? Gosh.
Holy shit. Maybe that's why he gives it up, because he's so ashamed of himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
So.
It's so beautiful.
初めてお前と会った日、あんなことが起きなければ、お前はここまでマーレに強い憎しみを抱くことはなかっただろう。
Yeah.
それが俺を選んだ理由か。
Still, that's
そ
insane.
れもある。お前の目に映る憎悪は
Yikes.
この世を焼き尽くさんとするばかりだ。
Dude, look at his eyes.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Sunken.
大陸にとどまった王家の残党は革命軍となり、何も成し遂げることなく生きたまま焼かれた。幼かった俺はその様子を戸棚の隙間から見ていることしかできなかった。
I hate like everything about this, honestly.
マーレ同胞の指を詰め、ここから蹴落とし巨人に変えることだ。それに徹した結果、今日まで正体を暴かれることはなかった。
You gotta do dirty things when you're undercover, man.
俺に残された任務とは何だ。これから壁内に潜入し、始祖の巨人を奪還しろ。
What the hell?
俺から巨人を継承してな。
Yeah. There you go.
じゃあ同じようにして始祖の巨人を持ち主から奪え。
Okay. There you
な
go.
ぜあんたがやらない。9つの巨人の力を継承した者。
They have 13 years to fucking live?
Yep.
Well, there's your my biggest question. Why children?
ユミルの呪いと言っていた。
They both got 13. Oh my gosh.
残り8年。
Oh, he's only got 8 because he was a kid. I forgot that he just turned. Oh. Yeah, Mikasa's just like, come on.
9つの巨人
Same
の
with Reiner and Annie.
力を継承させることなく死んだ場合、
Huh.
巨人の力はそれ以降に誕生するユミルの民の
What?
欠如として継承。
So it just goes to a random person. There's no way to ever get rid of it?
皆一様に見えない何かで繋がっていると考え
Unless you get rid
ざ
of
るを
all
得ない
elder.
Oh my
継承
gosh.
者は道を見たと言った。巨人を形成する
Blood
血
and
が
bone that.
時には記憶や意志もその道を通り送られてくる。
What the?
そして
That's what Ymir saw.
Uh-huh.
すべて一つの座標で交わる。つまりそれが始祖の巨人だ。
They all lead back to that founding titan.
始祖ユミルの正体は一体何なんだ。マーレ政権下では悪魔の使い、エルディア帝国の時代では神がもたらした
Yeah. The difference.
有機生物の起源と接触した少女、そう唱える者もいる。この世に真実などない。
Yeah.
それが現実だ。誰だって神でも悪魔にで
Oh
も
my gosh, this is such a mind
誰
fuck.
それを真実だと言えばな。残念なことにダイナが王家の
Okay, so
血
she
を
really
引くのは
was
事
royal.
実ではなぜ見捨てた。王家の血を引くものだからだ。敵の手に渡すべきではなかった。ジークがマーレに全てを話す前に。それでも死ぬまで敵国のための子を産まされ続ける生涯の方が
Yeah.
Oh.
俺は
Oh.
Yeah, like
Zeke,
Brits.
Zeke,
Yeah.
Zeke is royal blood.
ここから生きて壁までたどり着けるのは巨人の
But
力
not
を
Eren.
落とした者ただ一人だけ。生きたまま巨人に食われて死んだ。
Oh, that's crazy.
あんたは俺に聞いた。これが面白いかって。面白くなかったよ。奴の断末魔は聞くに耐えないおぞましさだった。俺は何も分かっていなかった。これが自由の代償だと分かっていたな。腹はなかった。エルディアに自由と尊厳を取り戻すために立て。も
He's given up.
う見られない、立てない、戦えない、弾もない。
Oh my gosh.
マーレに強制されたか。俺に残されたのは罪だけだ。
Oof.
それで十分だ。お前を選んだ一番の理由は、お前があの日壁の外に出たからだ。
He was a curious kid from the
あの
beginning.
日お前が妹を父親の診療所を継ぎ、大人になった妹は結婚し、子供を産んでいたかもしれない。だがお前は壁の外に出た。
Imagine
Destiny.
one
俺はここ
choice.
でその行いが報われる日まで 進み続けるんだ。
Never look back.
死んでも死んだ後も。
Gosh, it looks so much like Eren right there.
Yeah.
9つの巨人には
Tell me them
Oh,
all
gosh,
right
yeah,
now.
let me know.
戦った名は
What is it?
Attack Titan.
Attack Titan. Shingeki Titan.
Challenging Titans stemming from power exceeding.
I want to read that later. So his Titan is the Attack Titan.
ってやってたよね今。
You knew that, right?
見たでしょ？
I love Hanji.
懲罰ならまだ10日ほど残っています。
終わりだ。10日分の罰なら今ハンジが与えた。
ザックと相当には掛け合ってるから安心してよ。鎧と超大型を地に伏せた英雄を牢に入れていけばそれこそ示しがつきません。
She looks so defeated.
少し痩せたか。飯は十分食えたのに。
She probably couldn't do it because of the thought of you dying in 8 years is...
エレンは元気そう。
まあな。
行くぞ。リシタ君急げ。
何をするんです？
謁見だ。
With
女
who?
王陛下がこのストックに起こした。
Her Majesty.
Hey, let's go.
Oh, she's gonna read the note?
Tell me everything, please. Quick.
親愛なるヒストリア。今私の隣にはライナがいる。私が恋文をしたためる様子を覗き見している。悪趣味になるのは絶対に負けない。
I miss her.
お前にこの手紙を届けると約束してくれた。
Oh
あの
man.
時、
I wonder if she's one of the 9.
あの時はすまない。
Forgot about her.
まさか私が
Me
お
too.
前より私はこれから死ぬ。
Oh my gosh.
後悔をしてない。
Yeah.
そう言いたいところだが、正直心残りがある。まだお前と結婚できてないことだ。
Guess that was romantic too.
That was it?
Oh.
She lived her memories?
Oh my gosh, she can do that. I was just gonna ask.
その道は
Just what she saw.
Single
Oh
coordinate.
gosh.
つまりそれが始祖の巨人だ。
Whoa. Oh gosh, how she died too. Whoever ate her. She got eaten, yeah.
どうかした？
I don't really get... I still don't get how that works
これ
exactly.
で全部ですか？これじゃわかんないよ。
Oh, she's crying.
出てき
It's really sad.
ああ、そうだ。
I'm just laughing that Armin has 13 years to live.
Why?
I don't know why that's funny to me.
誰も実感できてない。
この3冊の本の存在を知る者はこの部屋にいる者のみである。
Everybody study
こ
that.
れは彼ら調査兵団9名と
我々調査兵団はエルヴィン・スミスを含め多数の英雄を失うことと引き換え、敵が巨人という化け物だけであればどんなに良かったことだ。
Yeah.
しかし我々が相手にしていた敵の正体は人であり文明であり、言うなればそりゃ言っちまえば世界です。
The world, yeah.
再び世界を支配する可能性がある。だから世界は我々ユミルの民をこの世から根絶するのだと。
Ymir-sama.
壁の王は戦わない。
Whoa.
エルディアが再び罪を犯すというのなら我々は滅ぶべくして滅ぶ。我は始祖の巨人と不戦のちぎりを交わした。
Why?
壁の王は大陸の王家にそう言い残し壁の門を閉ざした。壁の王は民から記憶を奪い壁外の人類は滅んだと思い込ませた。
That's insane.
Reese!
民に代わりそこを楽園だとほざいている。
Yeah, Yuri's father.
もはや民を守らぬ王は王ではない。必ず
True.
臆した王から始祖の巨人を取り上げろ。
God, he literally is just like
100%.
Grisha and Eren are so like, oh, it's crazy.
Right.
始祖の巨人は息子
Exactly.
に託されました。 始祖の巨人がその進化を発揮
Oh,
す
this
る
is
条件
so
は
dangerous.
So he has two.
ものがその力を
Are we going to force a kid to be born?
そのものが始祖の巨人を宿しても壁の王の思想にと
Yeah,
らわ
that's
れ
what we. That's why I'm scared of what
自
might
死の道
happen.
のみとなるしかしながら過去にエレンは無垢の巨人を操り
So there's a way for him to use it without being like mind controlled.
そうだあの時は一瞬だけ
Yep. It's
It's
it's when he touched. It's when he touched.
She's
somebody.
royal.
Yep.
Yeah.
どうして
That's what happened.
あ
Yeah.
の一瞬
Oh
Damn it.
my gosh.
I fucking
Royal
wrote that in
blood.
my notes, man.
私はダイナ・フリッツと申します王家の血を引く者です
Why?
びっくりしたどうしたの突然
I can't, man.
何でもありません
Dude, explain!
会議をするだけですいません
なるほど
She knows something's up. For fucking sure.
なんでも彼は
She'll get it out of him.
時期にある
A phase.
突然格好をつけたり叫んだりしてしまう
ああそうか
Oh, that's unfortunate.
年頃
Is that age, I guess?
Is that a thing teenagers go through? They just like have like spouts of talking themselves and freaking out. Yeah.
Sorry.
始祖の巨人の力を扱えるかもしれないそうだかもし
If
れな
I
い
don't like that he's not saying this.
その可能性がある
Tell
という
people it's
エレンは
dangerous.
ヒストリアをど
Oh,
うし
he's trying to protect Historia though. I respect it.
後で誰かが見てるか
Oh,
も
it's
しれ
gonna
ない
freaking end. I hear the
つまり
music.
子供でも町の人でもいい壁の中で人を愛せそれができなければ繰り返すだけだ同じ歴史を同じ過ち
Oh my gosh. All this
ミカサやアルミみんなを救いたいなら使命を
What?
全うしろミカサアルミ誰のことだ
Sorry? What?
さあわからない誰の記憶だろう
whose memories are
What?
those? What? What does that even mean?
Oh, new images!
Riding a giant horse.
This is very interesting. They're choosing this as our new history instead of our history that we've been watching. Why? Okay, wait.
I don't want to talk about the rest of the episode without talking about that first.
That's fine. I love how Adam doesn't remember that.
I know.
No!
The owl. Mikasa Armin.
Hold on, I have to pee. I have to pull a wheel.
Damn you to hell.
Season 3, part 1, it was me. Maybe it's just whoever sits here.
I'm never sitting in the piss seat then.
I didn't pee in it.
I know. Hold on. While he's doing that, I need to show you this because this is so funny. And it kind of enrages me that I saved this too long to 211, 212. Is the Smiley Titans appearance coincidence? Oh, appearance coincidence or something else? Why was this the moment Eren tapped into the scream? Does it have to do with touching the Smiley? Now, I didn't think it had to do with him being like related to the thing, but about the Smiley being somebody that's important. It's bizarre.
Man, when you get Zachary saying he wanted to have a BDSM orgy.
Huh?
What? What?
Primary Zachary?
Okay.
Creepy dude?
Yeah. And? I don't understand why you brought that up. I'm confused.
Because he's a fucked up guy?
Yeah, it just was random.
That's the whole point? Alright.
The
Sorry.
owl. The owl. How does he know them?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That blew my mind too.
Alright.
And he said, whose memories are these?
What?
Just follow me for a second here.
I feel like it's a thing that we've talked about before.
We have not talked about this. I can guarantee it.
Okay.
What if... Okay. all of the Eldian people and all the Titans and all of everything that has to do with Titans and Ymir's people leads to the coordinate. Like, you look up in the sky and you see all the lines pointing to. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So, what if it's not necessarily, like, this is kind of, like, more of a sci-fi thing, I guess. Like, what if it's not necessarily that, like, time isn't as linear? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, all of, like, he has the memories of everything within, like, his line, and because it leads to Eren and the, like, founding time, like for somehow his memories are all connected, even stuff that hasn't happened yet, just because time isn't necessarily, like, a linear thing.
So, like a green seer, right?
Kind of, yeah. It's more like, there's no, like, proof or I mean, I just don't understand how he would know something from the future unless all their memories are connected, and because...
Well, that's what I was going to say. Thing that we've talked about before. Eren, the first episode, sees into the future.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
To you in 2,000 years. We were talking about that it might be he's talking to somebody who's inherits whatever 2,000 years from now.
Okay. Yes. But yeah, I forgot about that. Eren sees into the future. Yeah. But so it's like because
have that written in,
because they have all their memories lined up in one. Like whether it's by the power of this god, demon, whatever that gave the humans Titans abilities, or if it's just by chance that, like, their memories can all coincide, and sometimes they can overlap, and even something that hasn't happened yet, but that the future you is going to know, could be brought up. I mean, clearly, like, the only reason that character said something was because he, like, the owl Eren, or I'll just say the owl, to not be confusing, but
Eren
the owl...
Kruger.
Yes, Owl Kruger knew that he didn't know this, but whatever in his head was thinking, and he says this, Eren is going to be reliving this memory. If I want to protect and save Mikasa and Armin, I have to do what they're asking of me.
Yeah.
To, like, restore Eldia and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Wait, so Eren, as far as we know, didn't have his Titan abilities until the crazy, flashy stuff with his dad, right? And he injected with him, and then he ate his dad.
Well, I don't think it's even a Titan thing. I think it's because he was born through
Grisha.
a Titan.
Well,
he's the son of a man who was a Titan.
That's what I was starting to think, but also he injected him, and then he changed, and then he ate his dad.
But I don't think it even matters as that much, because remember, all of the Ymir's people are connected. Like
the subjects of Ymir.
Yeah, all of Ymir's subjects' people are connected to that founding Titan, that coordinate. All of their lives and their paths lead to that point.
Like the brain leads to that.
It's almost like they have a fucking hive mind.
Yeah.
In a sense. But the hive mind is like omnipotent. I mean, even like the whole thing of like Frida and Yuri and all of them, like they're borderline like omnipotent. Like they know everything. Like they know the future and the past. Maybe that's why,
humans should be ruled by Titans.
Yeah, they already have this opinion about everything. So that's how their brains are all connected, and that's also why
probably why
humans should be ruled by Eldians.
I was gonna say probably why the race war started.
Yeah.
If they were the ones who received the gift, and also even the standard human can become a Titan through the serum, and maybe a Marleyan can't, then it's almost placing divinity on an entire people, aka the race war.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's a lot of power to a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel. I'm trying. It's just kind of a huge thing. It just places a lot of power scaling on a lot of people, and I'm trying to just.
Well, and now the thing too is
we also have this like bloodline thing too, though, a speciality in people with certain blood, which now Zeke falls under the category of Dina Fritz and all the Fritzes and the races for some apparent reason. I see. That's where I don't really understand, because how are the Reeses? Are the Reeses just like a name change for the Fritzes
maybe
over time?
Maybe.
That's what I was starting to think throughout this episode.
Well, that's why I just don't. That's where the disconnect for
To
me
hide
is.
to hide the name.
Like Zeke is definitely has royal blood in him because he's from definitely a Fritz. Eren, as far as we are aware, is purely Jaeger.
He's
Illidan,
purely
subject of
He's
Ymir.
Carla, just Ymir.
Well, so what if I don't even know. Like that's tough too because they can't even like if Zeke gets this ability, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, he borderline could just rule the world himself, not even care about what Marley and the Eldians want.
Paradise.
And also, Eren has some control of it, but only if he comes in contact with
Royal blood.
with Historia or royal blood. So like he literally bit his tongue in that meeting because he didn't know what the military would do with Historia. Like he was trying to protect her.
Yeah.
Which is
God damn it, we need to watch the next episode.
oh gosh.
Let's take a little bit of time to digest this one a little bit. So I mean, the start of the episode. So we have a little bit more Titans that we forgot to list. So as far as the 9 that we have placed, we have a Founding, we have the Owl, we have the Armored.
The Attack Titan is the Owl.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Founding
Owl, Armored, Colossal,
Annie.
Female Titan, Beast,
The Jaw.
Carrier, and the Jaw. So one
We're
more.
counting why are we counting the Carrier?
Because he's
He can talk.
We don't know yet. They didn't say it was. They specifically made it a point to say that they've never seen a Titan like this before, though.
I'm going to assume that it's a Titan shifter. Because
That's what I'm assuming too.
Because it can talk, and the only ones that don't look like the regular Titans are Titan shifters. Colossal doesn't look like a regular Titan.
Just kind
Beast
of hoping
doesn't-
it was like some special thing, like because it feels so subordinate and so.
So there's
So-
only
so
one we
unimportant.
haven't seen.
What?
Yeah, there's
only one.
There's only one we haven't seen.
That can't be right.
Why?
I don't know.
Why can't that be right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why you're thinking that can't be right. You think we've seen all 9, or do you think we haven't seen another one?
I don't think we've seen another one.
So we're missing one.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 8. You have 8.
All right.
You're missing.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay, here's just I can't remember like all the exact points, but like they brought up, the whole they live 13 years as a Titan, so that's why they have to be passed down.
Yep, that answers.
So that answers why Grisha passed it down to Eren. Like he had no other choice.
Yuri felt old. I don't. That's why I also. At what point did Yuri inherit it? It seemed like Yuri inherited it when he was a kid, when him and Rod were young, and we don't know how old, or he just got gray hair early. But I mean, when he was on the pedestal, he looked pretty dang old. He had wrinkles. I don't understand that. So what is that? Because they're royal and
Maybe.
royal blood can survive with the thing longer.
Maybe the founding Titan is a little bit different.
Yeah, I
the
was
founding
about to say
Titan
that.
with the royal blood is different.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but I
You
mean,
extend your life. Like also, how long has Zeke had the Beast Titan? Like he looks pretty adult at this point. I mean, he might have like 3 years left. I don't know. He doesn't have to be that much older, but I feel like he should be at least somewhat significantly older than Eren. I mean, he was a child way before Eren was even conceived.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But you think about it. So if Grisha had 13 years, and when did Eren become a Titan? He became a Titan when he was 10, because he says he has 8 years left,
Yep.
and he's 15. So yeah, he became a Titan when he was 10 years old. So at minimum, if Grisha was coming close to the 13 years had passed since that flashback we saw.
Okay.
So Zeke could be anywhere from like
18.
well, that would be at the beginning of Attack on Titan. It's been another 5 years since that. So he could be anywhere from like early, like I would say like early to mid 20s. And we don't know when he got the Beast Titan. I mean, I doubt they gave it to him when he was 5 years old.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
probably waited a while
Yeah.
because Zeke, I'm sure we'll get an explanation for it, but I'm sure he grew a hatred for his father, because his father ended up doing all the stuff that got him and his mother killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they probably like raised him to hate his father and hate Eldians, even though he is one, and then threw him
I
in
think
power.
Annie's Eldian too.
They all are then.
What do you mean?
The last episode, they just said that they were searching for soldiers or warriors to be vessels for the seven.
Marlians. Okay.
So for the Marlians.
Okay.
So they had to.
Eldians.
Yeah. Now, granted,
That's now knowing in hindsight that only Eldians can become Titans.
So, granted, Annie could be like half. Like, Annie could have like a Marley. Like, it could be something that's super fucked up where it's like, because, they forced people, like the Eldians forced Marleys to breed. It could be the same reverse where the Marleys just took a random woman, like her father, that seems to be a little bit of a dick.
And he kept saying, I'm sorry to her.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and it's even worse because it's Reiner, Bertold, and Annie all lying to themselves because they literally, when they were killing Marco, he said, Are you part of this terrible race? You gotta prove that you're not part of the devil race. He's like, you gotta do this thing.
Yeah.
Or should I be questioning you?
Yeah.
Are you a part of them? So, it's sad because they're literally killing their own people group. They've been lied to from children that they're horrible people, and now they're going and killing their entire people.
And what's not the worst part, but a bad part too, is that you can't, because like I always thought, and honestly, like I kind of thought, I don't know if I ever brought this up in some of our earlier episodes, but I always thought like clearly the Titan ability has to get passed down, and I was just like, what if you just don't pass it down? Like, what if you just don't do anything? And they said that if you don't, the spirit of that Titan, kind of like just you're saying that Titan is its own individual thing, that it just gets reborn in a baby of Eldian descent,
A random
baby.
one.
So we would never fucking know.
And that's what I was saying too. Like I was pretty confident earlier on that there's no way there's more than 9 like special. As soon as they showed the season 2 outro, I was like, it has to be a thing where like there's only 9. It's not like a way where you can produce it into 10 or 11, and it's only through either consumption or other. Well, now we know other means. So, but what we do know is it might not be able to increase 9, but you might be able to take it back to 1. Kind of like Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, we already have.
That's what I mean. Eren's already taken one
2.
of them.
He's got 2.
He's collecting his Pokemon quicker than anyone else.
Well, that's really funny. But that's what I was wondering. Is that the solution? Is the solution getting like maybe you don't die after 13 years? There's no proof of this, but maybe you don't die after 13 years if you collect all of those Titan forms and. Maybe he can achieve this godlike power to try and reset the world, try and fix it and make everything right.
It did say Ymir didn't it say when Ymir got the Titan ability, she prospered the land and helped out people. But then when her spirit died, it was split into 9.
Yeah. So, but we don't even, and we still don't even know if that was true. Like if she was actually good or bad.
This is really random. What happens if somebody gets all 9? Do they turn into Ymir, or are they just still their person?
That's a great.
I mean, there might be an ultimate form.
That's one. Yeah.
What's even worse is that's still not even the final boss. We still have the devil of all Earth out there.
And the dude said we all turn into a god or a devil.
Yeah, based on what you're believing.
Metaphorically.
I think that was just like a philosophical take on like
what you do with the power.
We've all sinned. We've all caused bad. Depending on what you believe, you can either be a god or a devil.
Well, I'm wondering if you collect all 9, are you even you anymore? That's what I was saying. Do you just transform into Ymir and she's resurrected again?
I mean, at this point, Eren might not even be him in the next season if he caves in and accidentally taps into the bloody
founding
file of the people that came before him, and that's only one of them. That's not even the Owl's power, the Attack Titan's power. That's just the Founding Titan that he has now. Okay, now here's another thing, and I think I was confused through a lot of Season 3 about this. The Founding Titan, just to figure out what everybody's power is specifically. The Founding Titan is the one that can control Titans. Yeah. Correct?
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with the wiping of memory. That's a Reese ability, correct? Because we also have powers that belong to families like the Ackermans have agility, and the Reeses have mind wipe. My assumption was that the reason it's extra special is when somebody with royal blood like a Reese gets the founding, it enhances their proximity of what power they already
I
had.
think it might be that.
Like if Mikasa got the founding Titan just with her Ackerman blood, she would have the founding Titan and like enhanced agility as a bloody Titan, is what I'm assuming. Now, I don't think that'll ever happen, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, just so I figure out the powers, because I've been really confused about that, and I know people in the comments have said there's 2 powers. Not even considering Eren's stuff that he has going on with him. So
yeah, it's confusing too because I feel like I've seen people in the comments, and it's hard for us because we can't like Google this shit because it just fucking ruins the whole show if we start Wikipediaing everything.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I've seen some people in the comments that say that the Reese's mind wipe powers only the founding Titan itself, but then also somehow all of the Reese's have like this like mind read ability. Like we just saw fucking Historia did. She touched a piece of paper
and
then was able to read the mind of what happened.
And then it's like, how does even Zeke have the ability to control Titans? Where's the special factor? I don't know.
I don't
what
get that.
Like, and we keep on saying as like the excuse for the time being is like maybe he can control just the ones he makes, which they still haven't really jumped into that.
Yeah.
And we can talk about that during our finale when we do our big figure out what the hell's happening. But like just for now, it's so confusing. I don't know where the extra importance is. Like I understand the founding can delete memory, but as you said, Historia can do that too. So where's the X factor that I'm supposed to be placing the extra value on?
Yeah,
I think unless Eren, as of right now, doesn't have the ability because of his non-royal blood to not wipe out everybody. Is that what it is?
That's what I maybe.
And like I don't know.
It seems like he kept his mouth shut. He doesn't want people to know about that either.
Sorry that I'm a bit out of touch. I'm trying to.
No, I'm confused too.
I don't think you're out of touch. I think it's just stuff that we necessarily haven't gotten answered yet that doesn't make 100% sense, or they've just kind of glossed over it.
And Beast Titan also like it's just another really weird thing to me. Just thinking of it now that we have these specials, like why is he just an animal? Like where's what is that? What is
Does it have to be like what you're thinking? Like we saw him playing with the monkey.
Spliced
Does
into
that have to
9.
be?
I'm just thinking like all the 9 things are all like, not that I wouldn't say that Ymir has something special, but like Ymir's not the god, but like our Ymir.
Yes.
Like what's the really special thing about her? Her jaw being big? Like where's her special? What's her 9th spirit? What is the thing? Like 9 Horcruxes. What are the different things?
And
like
they
lost
have abilities too, right? Wouldn't you say that? Colossal
Yeah, I
can
mean,
nuke.
But I wouldn't say it's like
Reiner,
something that Reiner and Eren
armor.
couldn't do. They can open their mouths and bite somebody. So where's the Jaw Titan's 9th special spirit thing?
I wonder if it might be something that has to do with like maybe she didn't. This doesn't really make sense because Eren turned into a little like pudgy 2-meter Titan or like 3-meter Titan, and then transformed into the attack Titan, but didn't transform into like, because that's the thing that doesn't make sense. Grisha clearly eats the attack Titan, but he turns into the monkey,
a monk looking one.
Yes.
So like what? So how does that work? Like,
and then it's not until he eats Frida, who looks more like the bloody Eren Kruger Titan, that he doesn't even change. Physically, he doesn't change. Also, she has purple eyes. His eyes don't change. His physical eyes don't change. Eren eats him. It's just like there's so... I don't know. Yeah. There's so much inconsistency, and I just need a layout.
But I wonder if it has to do with like using specific Titan serums, because like you said, that guy said, I'm going to turn him specifically to a 3 to 4 meter Titan.
Yeah.
So they clearly, and I mean, like we had the hardening ability that was specifically labeled, whatever some people are saying, the big one that Rod ate. So it's like,
and Reiner had some. What was Reiner's?
I was so excited today because with my list I was like, oh, I think I nailed this. I thought, and then just like the lack of consistency in the past 2 episodes alone, I'm just like, I feel like I'm back at scratch. I legit feel like I'm back at season 1's lack of knowledge just because of all the new, not even the new things, just like I can't find a pattern. I can't find a pattern in what I'm watching, so it's so hard. Everybody feels like their own special thing, and I just don't know where to place value on what's what. And then there's this like constellation shit in the sky.
The Northern Lights.
Connected. The North Pole Tree of Life that everybody's trying to find in the sky. And it's just like, what?
Well, that's why I almost feel like it's like that's also like a idea almost that everything has to come back to this certain point. Like you said, like Ymir died, original Ymir Fritz dies, all of her spirit, like her spirit is broken into 9, or the Titan spirit is broken into 9, and then we have all these things, and then you have all of the Eldian people and everywhere, and it's almost like maybe everything has to come back to this singular point. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what that means exactly, other than gathering the 9 Titan spirits by themselves.
Origin of life.
Yeah.
Maybe this is just like a fucking loop where you just start, this is where we're starting, and you got to end up right back where we started.
History repeats itself.
Yeah.
I really do like the aesthetic and like what this is leading into. Not that it feels like almost Lord of the Rings-esque, just the idea of the 9, or just like, I like that this is like, so it's just jumping in fantasy so much now. Mm-hmm. Like there was some way I was able to just keep it somewhat in reality.
Grounded in reality.
Now it's just like
there.
We're just out.
Yeah.
But it's also steampunk. It's also like 18th century. We got like World War II era going on, and then we have almost like not postmodernism, but it's just like there's so many weird vibes. But it's matching quite well for me, despite all of that. I don't know. I dig it. I'm so excited. I can't even.
Yeah, I'm super excited for season 4.
I really can't process anything.
And I'm cool with like, even though we're like, we still don't really understand what's going on, but I'm for it.
I do hope that like at least 75%, maybe 80% of my questions and concerns get wrapped up by the end of the series. Mm-hmm. Just because I don't want to be as lost as I currently am right now by the end of this show. I hope like they pace it and we can slowly get answers to what's happening. I hope that it's not like by season 4 part 2 that they're still doing like these, maybe like a couple radical episodes where they throw new things in, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I would hope by the end of season 4 part 1 that we have at least a consistent, like, this is what the final destination goal is. Like, Eren has to do X, Y, and Z. This is all the reasons and everything we know why he has to do this. These last 8, 9, 10 episodes are just him completing the task. That's what I would hope for, just because, it would be annoying if it's episode 99 and there's only 100 and we're like, oh, what happens? What happens when the Ymir and Krista have sex? Like, I don't want to
produce 5-cart Titans.
Yeah, just like, yeah. I feel bad that Armin's gonna die in 13 years. I know I said it was funny, and it still kind of is, but like, I just feel bad that he's gonna die in 13 years.
Yeah, it's a better reality than Eren knowing now he only has 8. But
true. I feel bad for Mikasa.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get to that point though with Armin. Like, I feel like I could see the show. I could see the show maybe offing Eren now in season 4, where like maybe part 4, 2. What is it? Season 4, part 2. Like his age comes to terms if we do a time jump. Because like we all know, if anyone hasn't known by now, we've seen him with long hair. So there's gonna be a time.
We
jump.
know there's a time jump coming.
We don't know anything that happens with that, but like we do know there's an inevitable time jump. So like I wonder how far that will be. Because now, knowing that there's, like, a cap to his life, it's like, crap. Is that going to be, like, are we jumping, like, 7 years and we only have a year left with Eren? Or do we have, like, 3 years with Eren? Where Armin, it's like we have 13 less. They physically kill him again, which I doubt, only because we had the hero episode where they played me hard. It's like, I feel like he's safe to at least outlive unless he gives his essence to somebody or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, you could speed the process. What happens when you kill one of these people? Does it immediately go random natural selection to an Eldian? If you killed Reiner, he's the worst choice because he never dies. If you killed Annie, what happens to that spirit? Does that like an immediate random? Is that why they don't want to try to kill these people?
A random baby.
Yeah.
And they didn't really say if it's immediate or if it's in 50 years from now.
Yeah.
But just a random Eldian baby will get born with the ability.
See, I thought they said that when all 9 are brought together. Because didn't they say when all 9 are brought together and Ymir died, it'll just go to somebody else?
Well, I don't think they said that.
Okay.
Well, with Ymir, Ymir didn't even die. Are you talking about our Ymir?
Fritz.
No, Fritz.
Okay, Fritz, okay. Why did they do that?
That
We
is,
got 3 Ymirs.
that is the thing that's frustrating. Eren was clearly named after this dude.
Yes.
But his name is Eren. Marley, who's the guy who joined the crew, who died because of our Ymir, is also the name of the fucking nation, is Marley.
Yeah.
Then you have Ymir Fritz, King Fritz. JK, it's Krista. Like, Krista is actually Historia. Like, why do we have to do this? Why does everything have to be a lie?
And potentially Reese.
Well, I just
Fritz,
imagine they named Ymir because they wanted to sell the idea that she was the blood of the king.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Whatever impoverished people wanted to believe in a higher cause. But,
I feel like I should be saved for the question.
yeah, if it's... Well, yeah. Another thing, and it's still bizarre to me to this day, is that we have yet to have a Titan die by...
Oh, yeah.
We have yet to know if they can still die through, like, standard fatality. Because Reiner, who's been the closest...
Shifter.
Yeah, Titan Shifter, because Reiner's been the closest, and every time he is still yet to die. So it's like, can they die?
Yeah.
Or does the conscious just always fight it? Can you have a piece of skin that the conscious just goes into...
A single cell.
Until the body reforms? Like, is it the only death literally consumption? Because even Ymir, I was like, Ymir's gonna die. We're gonna see that. No, somebody was there getting ready to eat her. Well, I didn't see who the figure was, but
they didn't.
We don't even get that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happens. I want to know. So bad. I think I'm ready to jump into the finale. I'm ready to just jump into all my Q&As and everything.
Guys, if you like these videos, make sure you leave a like, punch that subscription button, comment down below, check out the Patreon, and flick that notification bell. We love you. We're gonna punch it.
Love ya.
Blah!